Cek cek cek. Oke, selamat malam teman-teman. Kembali lagi bersama aku Saputra di addstation. Kita akan melanjutkan lagi Premier League Manchester United. Matchday ke-7 ya guys. Duh, amat Diallo cedera lagi.
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it
Terlalu
will
kuat.
any second now. Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shaw gets it back.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's...
And the shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Cuts it out. Into the channel. He's left his man, and he's whipped it in low. It's gone a long way up and away. And it's played forward. Shot at goal! Good defending, albeit. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's being played forward. Battles to win it back. Breaks on here. Out to the left it goes. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Nicely measured pass. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And that is as far as they're going to go. Could be header!
Anjay.
That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Just brushed off the ball there. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays it back. Gets into a dangerous position.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that's a waste. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Keeper has beaten it away. They've managed to get it away. And it's played forward. Goes for the massive lead! And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Bruno Fernandes. He gets past his man. There's the delivery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Hoists it forward. Danger averted for now. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Good ball, real chance! Sticks it away!
Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind: when the going gets tough, etc.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, what a ball!
Anjay.
Keeper's ball. Goes long. Has a goal!
Ancuy.
Wolverhampton are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Very well to intervene.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Drilled in low.
Semua lolos semua.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Set.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Anjir, kesalahan cuk.
And he's on his way. He's goes for goal.
Untung aja.
That could come back to haunt them.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was.
Damprut.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Almost there, and the players can feel it. Bruno Fernandes. Played into the middle. He's had a go!
Semua. Udah
Yeah, it's
capek
safe to
Bruno,
say
cok.
that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Big chance!
Ah.
Two ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Oke, 2-0. Dapat 3 poin, guys.
By a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Embumo. Peringkat ke-12 kita. Anjay, di awal-awal musim buruk permainan. Iya, damprot emang. Aston Villa, cok.
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here.
Anjir, malah dilepas.
Keeper sends it forward. Shaw gets into the right position to intercept. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Repelled by the keeper. Hits one! Oh, that is
Tak
rather
susah
wayward.
posisinya.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Into the channel. Whipped in. Keeper sees it all the way. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early
Anjir.
for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of shot a goal! And it's a
Ini
goal!
baru permainan Manchester United.
What a great finish, but how about the
On
touch?
fire
It just
lagi
allowed him to
Bumo
put
ini.
the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Lagi on fire, cuk. CM Bumo ini.
So a breakthrough already.
He's
not played the ball, that's a foul.
Loh. Pelanggaran aku, cuk. Gapraan lah padahal.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Cleared away. He's gone for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Shaw. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Cleared without complication. And the counter is on. Tielemans hits one!
Oh.
They are right back in business. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but
Anjay,
what about the
cantik,
sense of
cuk. Permainan
urgency and
dia, cuk.
desire to move the ball with
1-2,
such pace on
1-2.
the break as soon as it was in
Jangan,
front?
cuk.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Up towards the front line. Good challenge, he just stood firm. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. And that's sprayed out wide. And he's there to clear it.
Diogo Dalot.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes goes looking.
Alah, anjir.
Forward it goes. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in what...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's
Apa
been
sih,
given.
cuk?
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Woi,
Surely. He's had a shot.
anjir.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. Has a hit!
Oh.
That has certainly tested the keeper.
Tielemans is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
The defence can get it clear. He's in! And the finish!
Ush. Anjir.
Let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Turns and goes back. This could fall
Asem.
anywhere. Defender's on the back foot. He's found his man. Tries to get it clear. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So a very
Nimbang
watchable
kita,
game so
Cok.
far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it...
Chance! There was plenty of power on that. Oh, great! Tries a shot!
Anjir.
Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
It's a good foot in there. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Loses his balance and loses the ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Diogo Dalot. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Finds him sure with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He's gone for it! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Drilled in low.
Asem ketinggalan bola.
Gets it upfield. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one.
Oh.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Bahaya banget
They're
itu
probably
barusan.
getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose. Diogo Dalot.
Oh, sweet feet. He's looking to get... And they've been caught out here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Diogo Dalot puts it into the middle. And he heaves it forward. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Shaw. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? So here comes a substitution. It's going to be a double change then. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Maguire.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, now that he scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Bruno Fernandes. Loose ball, who's
Woi,
going to get there?
anjir.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Has a pop! It's anyone's
Oh,
ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's pinged one through here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And it's the goalkeeper's to claim.
asem ditanimbang,
Cuts
cuk.
it out. Lindelof tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Can he find a... Oh, real danger here.
Ah,
That's it. A very good game of football. No winner.
asem
Both
tanimbang.
sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment. And it ends all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being
Padahal
anticlimactic.
possession kita udah menang sih, possession.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very
Sama
much,
shoot
Jim.
on target juga kita di atas. Loh. Naik ke peringkat 11, cuk. Pelan-pelan. Return Lovers. Casemiro ini udah sembuh belum sih? Oh, udah. Kita atur ulang game plan-nya. Casemiro sama Hallo. Oke. Kebanyakan back ini kayaknya. Iya, kebanyakan back, cuk. Ya juga ya. Pemain MU ini kebanyakan back ya, guys ya. Casemiro, 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 Casemiro. Come on. Kita atur ulang. Teka, rek, attacker. Si Bruno aja nggak apa-apa. Kapten kita ambil alih Bruno aja. Smart. Mateus Cuca ini. Sido Obi. Strikernya harus ganti-gantian, Cok. Strikernya soalnya belum ada yang fix hebat.
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Some wonderful scenes here. It is what we have come to know and love about Old Trafford, Manchester. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Apa sih, Cok? Anjir, emang wasit.
Shaw.
Amat,
Sit
amat.
forward. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And he's there to cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Brighton are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
It is quite a run he's making here. Knocks one in. Bruno Fernandes. Shot a goal! Caggiolu attempts a clearance. It's come loose. Dinks one in. Knocks it away. A real chance to break. He spotted the
Mantap
run.
jiwa.
Shoots.
Ih,
Tried the chip, but
astagfirullah, kok
It could have been,
bisa?
and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was no
Loh,
space to hit.
kok bisa? Loh, apa sih sama dia lo ini? Anjir, anjir.
Still goalless
Nyambung
at the
cowok
moment.
sama cowok, ancok ampat.
Milner plays it forward. Aimed in towards the centre. Defenders on the back foot. He's looked long this time. Going for goal!
Anjay.
Enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Joel Veltman. Brighton can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Casemiro with the foul.
Miro ini pelanggaran terus, cok.
Tries to get it clear. Just brushed off the ball there. Brings it forward. Bruno Fernandes gets away from his opponents. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Brighton are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Tries to stroke it through. And that has been cleared. Played down the flank. Dunk is there, and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. Brighton ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Kajolu. Oh, really good feet. Kajolu not easily shrugged off the ball. Maguire goes looking. Now a chance to break. Well played, he saw that
Anjir.
coming.
Kena kakinya, Cuk.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. But certainly not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! Brighton, more impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. We had a problem up top, and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
He's got through. It's got through and has a goal!
Loh, kok bisa?
Sticks it away!
Anjay, kok bisa kayak gitu
Straight
gol?
into life. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final
konsennya
ball
ini.
was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Brighton take the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
So udah capek, Cuk.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. We can't afford a repeat.
He's got options out wide. Play for a throw. That is terrific skill. And he's there to clear it. Crosses into the area. And the keeper's in command. Kajolu. Whistle's gone, that's foul. No way through there. It's gone for a throw-in.
Anjay, susah banget, Cuk. Bergen.
for a decent ball in. Pumps it into the area. Gets good distance on it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Casemiro gets his foot in there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Intervention was very necessary.
Jelek banget
Well, it's good
permainannya.
stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gila mainnya
And a
cuk.
goal!
Terketir beku.
Wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Maguire tries to clear.
Brighton really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
And the finish! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And it's Milner. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it. Big chance!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough
Bruno
from here.
udah capek
They want to
anjir.
double their advantage.
And he heaves it forward. Forward it goes.
Brighton probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Joel Veltman tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Gets into some space. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And that's that. We can analyze to your heart's
Amat
content.
padahal tadi
Won't
peluang
change the outcome.
bagus
We
banget
have
sih
lost
Amat
the game.
padahal.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer
Anjir,
result
anjir.
today. It's just that one crucial second half goal.
Kita baru dapat 10 poin loh.
Hello and welcome all to what I'm sure is going to be an unmissable game. here's the key information. We have a side looking to make it into the exclusive knockout stage of the competition. A victory does it, but anything less than that could lead to all sorts of complications. Everybody is ready to go once we have the formalities out of the way. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Pelanggaran terus.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. Got a shot away. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Jorge Molina really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Played in with accuracy. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
He's had a go! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Well positioned to make that interception. Lobs it in gently. You can get that clear. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Granada seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read
Anjir.
and dealt with.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Timely intervention. Strong challenge, but well within the laws.
Granada have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a
Lari
way they're not
gen,
expecting.
umpan anjir.
Looking to break out here. He's had a shot!
Sangkut.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Casemiro does well to read it and intercepts. It's got through to him.
Anjir. Lepas semua.
Towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes gets it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Out to the right.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the counter is on. Hoists it forward. Shapes to shoot! This could fall anywhere. Trying to get there. And they've been caught out here. Played into the middle. Keeper's ball. And it's played forward. A win here so important to their ambitions. Whipped in. Up to meet it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Plays it out to the flank. Battles to win it back. Bruno Fernandes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Hits one! Knocks it away. Bruno Fernandes goes for goal!
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Puts it into the middle.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Bruno Fernandes. Plays it into the box. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the finish! Dispatched clinically.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. Tries a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong, make them right.
Granada are making a change now. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
being played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Striding forward, facing goal. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has put paid to that.
Granada are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Going through. Big chance! The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
The final 5 minutes. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Granada desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it forward quickly. It is now or never. Time is against them.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Anjir,
Too much on it.
kenapa kayak gitu?
And that's that. And just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, this is what the team set out to do, no doubt, and it's the first significant mission out of the way. I think having seen the performances so far, and with the momentum they've amassed, I quite fancy them to do well in the next phase too, you know.